pt-3 school garage, and we're going to go back out and work on the Suzuki Intruder 1400, the VS1400, and I got the new shift linkage in for it. It's used, but it'll work just fine. I'm gonna have to clean it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna paint it black. So yeah, it's better than nothing. It's better than the one that's on it, which is broken. So I couldn't find a new one anywhere. I looked everywhere, and I just couldn't find one. So I went ahead and got a used one off eBay, and I'm going to put it on right now. And while I'm out there, I'll show you what I ended up doing with the electrical system. So let's get moving. Okay, so here's the new shift linkage I got. Well, new to me shift linkage I got. All I'm going to use is this bar right here. I'm taking the rest of it off. I'm not even going to mess with it. I'll throw it in a box somewhere. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. And I guess the biggest issue is going to be how to get these things off of here, huh? Looks like there's a crush washer inside of it. So maybe I will just use the whole thing. Let's see how the other one looks. Oh, it's just as rusted as this one. So I'll probably do that. Just take the whole thing off and use this whole thing. It'll go something like that. So yeah, that's it. And first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to clean it up a little bit with some wire brush. Alright, so let's see. Actually, it's not that rusty, to be honest. This will all get painted black anyway, so it's no big deal. I'll have to take it all off and clean it up better and then put it back on. But just for now, get rid of some of this rust. Make sure I don't have any cracks or anything like that. Again, I got this used on eBay, so obviously. That'll do for now. It looks fine. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and put it on. Alright, let's have a look here and see what all we need to take off. Got this, should be a 10 mil. Right. Well, it was a 10 mil, but it's all chewed up. So let's see if we can't get it out of there different. Yeah, there we go. It's moving. The socket won't fit on it, so we get a better pair of pliers. There we go. There we go. Well, okay, I finally got this to where I can put a 10 millimeter on it. Now I can just get it out by hand. So let's see if we can't get this bad boy off of here now. There we go. Now the shift lever's here, and how am I going to get that apart? So this whole thing needs to come off. Man, they couldn't make that easy, could they? It's like way up under there. I'm going to lift this thing up because I want to be able to see that better, and my back isn't liking me laying down like that. Let's get this up in the air. Alright, we got it up in the air now, so let's see if we can't get a better view of what's going on and what needs to come off. Looks to me like both pegs are connected together by some bolts on the bottom. So let me check the other side just to make sure. Yes, they are. Alright, so in order to get this shifter off, I gotta drop this whole piece. And it includes the brake over there. So this looks like it's bent. It is bent, look at that. See if we can't pan that down later. Straighten it out. Anyway, I need to figure out what size that is. Probably go. Now we got 13. Yeah, that's what it is. 13 millimeter. All right, I will. Let me show you guys what I'm working with here. What I'm about to take off. Okay, so right here on this piece, this is the foot peg and all the good stuff, and down here are 2 bolts here, 13 millimeter bolts, and then on the other side also 2 13 millimeter bolts. I'm going to try to do it without disconnecting everything on the right hand side of the bike and just drop this down so I can get the shift lever off. So yeah, let's see. Alright, I got one bolt out. I'm just going to go ahead and get this last one out. It would be nice if this whole piece would just drop down by itself, but it's not going to. So now I need to go to the other side and do the same thing. Again, 2 13 millimeter. Alright, let's see if this thing will drop or if there's something else connected that needs to be disconnected. No, it ain't going anywhere, is it? Did I miss some bolts? No. What's going on here? Can't tell. Something's still holding this on though. Alright, I'm missing something here. I've checked all around this thing. I can't figure out how this thing drops down. Wait. Did I not just pull those 2 out? Yeah. Okay, I guess there's 4 of them. Over here too? Yeah, okay. So there's 4 bolts on each side. That's why. It felt like there were only 2, but I just didn't do it enough. So let's go ahead and get the other 2 out. Alright, let me get the other side and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so I got the other 2 bolts out and now it's down. I gotta see how this is held in there. Is it just a C-clip or? Let me get my glasses and can't see. Okay, there's a C-clip on there. So let me get that off. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm just pulling the C-clip around to the top so I can get it with my pliers a little easier. Come on. Alright, stay in there this time. There it is. Alright, got the C-clamp off. Now there's a small washer, and then this should just slide right off. Let's find out. Get it away from them wires. I'm gonna have to do something about them wires too. I think they're in the wrong spot. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it had a get the camera to focus here. It had a C-clamp and a washer on the other side. So I bent this up a little bit, but I've got plenty of them, so I'll just replace it. I'm not going to use the same one again. So, all right, we got that off. Why we got this? Yeah, okay. I'm thinking that's supposed to go behind it, so I'm not going to run that on the outside again. All right, let's get the new one put on. Okay, so that's going to need a little bit of grease. Let's put some lube on it just to be safe. There we go. It'll work itself around, that's it. Nice foamy stuff. So, now, this. Alright, I couldn't get the new one back on, even though I get the old one off somehow. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my lift here. Yeah, there we go. Except I'm putting it on backwards. There we go. Okay. Get that back on. Let me get the washer. I'm going to get a new C-clamp for that. Make sure I got the right size. Alright, I got a whole packet here of C-clamps. So let's figure out what size we need. Looks like this might do it. Nope, too big. This one. There it goes. Yeah, all good. All right, now we've got that all put back together. Let's get this put on also, and then we'll just snug the whole thing up. We'll adjust it later. I'm not gonna try to adjust it now. We need to fix the clutch first. So I'm just going to leave that right like that. And then let's put the bolts back in. Alright, we got the shift linkage on now. Like I said, I'm not going to tighten that down because I'm going to have to take it back off again anyway. So now we're just going to get this all put back up together and get it sutured back up, basically. How's that? It goes above the pipe, I guess. I think so. Oh, the whole thing's pushed that way, that's why. I see it now. I've got to pull this side up above the pipe. There we go. Yeah, you got to pull the other, because I had the whole thing down. I have to pull the other side of this up and over the other pipe. So now this one should fit right where it's supposed to go, right there. All right, let's put the bolts back in. Let's see. Wait, did the... Oh yeah, C-clamp fell off again. I just never liked them. Alright. Now it's on. It's on and it's not coming off. No. Okay, so my C-clamp is too big. I'm going to get a different one. Looked like I had the right size, but I guess I didn't. Where are you at? So, let's have another look-see here. So if it was this one, it must be this one. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and if you're wondering, that size is 16 millimeter. I had a 18 on it, and now I'm going to try a 16. So hopefully it should stay there this time. Get the washer back on. Bring it up top. And if you don't have a pair of pliers like this, it's really hard. I don't know if you can see here. Like this, it's really hard to get these C-clamps on. This, you can change them out and put straight ones in or what have you, but I'm using these because it's much easier. Because I'm going at such an angle. There it went. Oh yeah, that one's not moving now. That was it. So what was it? A 16 millimeter C-clamp. Did the job. I put the old one back in here, the 18, because we didn't need it. Alright, now we can button everything back up. Let's get it up here in place. What I don't want, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you off for a second and show you what I'm working with over here. This is the wire for the kickstand. And if you notice, it's right on the exhaust pipe. So we don't want that. We want it to be up and out of the way of the exhaust pipe. Kind of like that. And there's a little bracket here to hold it. So I just want it up and out of the way. It's not on the exhaust pipe. Down here, it's also out of the way, not on the exhaust pipe. And I'm going to wrap that in black tape just so it doesn't look bad. But yeah, that's it. All right, let's get it put back together. All I'm going to do is, since it's already up in the air, there's 4 bolts to go in. I'm going to put one on this side and then one on the other side. Find the dang hole. There it is. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to do that with all 4 bolts and tighten everything up, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, we've got it all put together now. It's back on. Shifter's working. I'm not going to mess with it right now because the clutch still isn't working, so I'll need to figure that out. It's, again, a hydraulic clutch. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to bleed it, and then we'll see if we can get it in and out of gear. That's a major step if we can. Get this going. We still need that relay, which I guess I could bypass, but I'm not going to. I want it to be the way it's supposed to be. So I will get that switch in. It's on the way. It should be here by Thursday. Today's what, Tuesday? No, Monday. Today's Monday. So yeah, that's it. We've got all the wires. Oh, I was going to show you that too. Let me zoom back out. So as you can see, I got all the wires taped up now. Got the coils good. Everything should be good. Nothing's bare. I need to put all that back together, but not until I know for sure everything's working. So, because I don't have to tear it all apart again. But yeah, so that's it. We're I guess the clutch is next. Oh, I was going to try to bend that back out. Let me see what I can do about that real quick. I'm going to use my DFH on this and see if I can't bend that foot peg back down. Almost. And if you think I'm going to scratch it up, it's fine because I'm painting it all anyway. It's all going to get sanded down and painted. I just want it to be straight right now. Woo! Swing and a miss. Alright, well that's good enough now. We'll play with that some more later. Alright, so there it is. That's how you replace the shifter and linkage on a 1993 Suzuki Intruder VS1400. I don't want to take it in gear. I don't want to put it in gear because, like I said, the clutch doesn't work. So, but it's working. You can see it's working. So there we go. All right. If you could go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. I've got like 850 now, so I'm only 150 away from 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. All right. I'll catch you on the next one.